I know some of you are going to be happy with this. I also know, sir. Anyway, young concept no. Now, basically, assembly ni nane say NDC MP, IFReno, Roxin Nelson Dafiamekpo, Eden Sem Akwakoto a year Supreme Court in him. Now, Roxin Nelson Dafiamekpo, what he's actually seeking, and it's a Ghana Bar Association. Unse Ghana Bar Association, the reason why ebu ewo homo, the reason why Nkrofo Bebrebu mo eko Bebrebu mo said their name is in the constitution. Now, unlike other associations like ABA Ghana Teachers Association and Ghana Farmers Association and say Ghana Medical DND Association, omo no mudin the constitution. But Ghana Bar Association for the constitution. So it sort of has given them some respect and mileage for all these years. Now, Roxin Nelson Dafiamekpo is seeking to form another association, okay? Another law association. And we all know the reason. Because Ghana Bar Association, throughout this country, we have seen that they've more like aligned with the MPP. Inti Roxin Nelson Dafiamekpo Association, our person of forming, your friend, the Ghana Law Society. Now, Roxin Nelson Dafiamekpo is seeking the Supreme Court to interpret say Ghana Bar Association dina war constitution no emuno. It should more like the name should more like represent all associations of lawyers rather than a special entity known as Ghana Bar Association. I hope you understand what it means. And to Philly say, it sounds like Ghana Bar Association for dimpe our constitution nimti. I say indirectly no. A young Crawford say if there is any other law association biana, sa respect no any ho. Now so say to mima ebia ngrofoti as say oh constitution no Ghana Bar Association na wakana na nyet say ku ni dimpe but constitution no recognize say all lawyers are. Not to say ku bia wo hon so benya such respect. I hope you understand what's going on. So he's telling the Supreme Court to sort of interpret the constitution in that light. Into share enkrata ababeto ye nimu court enkrata me baba be go through me reading in na ye hu ye nensem a wo raise ne ngina so a odi gina so what you say into and your first time or has subscribing na click the notification bell so here is our latest news be about one sa ebeka meshramo se wutie me na wefuso ana oni mo bia na fusun bia na mesre enya depa efu kese e di stroke nenam e di diabetes type 2 nenam e di akomayare obetumi bisa doctor ni bia na ade a obetumi aya abo anho ne say you need to learn how to reduce the size of your belly so utumi sua enyama miensa pesa wo ya ebetumi reduce wefu na wo bia wo be ka trel say eduro bi wo ho onom nku bi wo ho fasra wefu ebetwen bia no he omwedi nkrofo sika ni nina emfa. You can't target fat loss. Inyama miense wasa oya ema wefu etweno. If you look into the comment box, if you watch the comment box, there is a link. A link to a book. So what was our book ni bia? E betre sa nyama miensa no. So wo pe PDF of the book e wo WhatsApp. And as wo pe twi video of the book mesre. Number no na that screen is on 055-807-4986. Young concept nemo. I say writ to invoke the original jurisdiction of the Supreme Court filed pursuant to Articles 2:1 and 131 of the Constitution of Ghana 1992 and Rule 45:1 of the Supreme Court Rules 1996 CI 16 as amended between Israel Tete 12 Fantin Newtown Avenue Kade Eastern Region Dafiamekpo Roxin Nelson ononso ne de no plaintiff into plaintiffs near Israel Tete Roxin Dafiamekpo and then Ghana Law Society. Now and the Attorney General Ghana Bar Association, the Attorney General and the Ghana Bar Association are defendants. I say, in the name of the Republic of Ghana, you are hereby commanded within 14 days after the service on you of the statement of the plaintiff's case, inclusive of the day of service, that you are to file or cause to be filed for you a statement of the defendant's case in an action at the suit of Israel Tete, Dafiamekpo, and Ghana Law Society. A. The nature of the reliefs sought are as follows. 1. A declaration that, upon a true and proper interpretation of Articles 1531, 1571C, 201E, 204(1)D, 1661AI, 209(1)D, 259BII, 261C, and 206E of the 1992 Constitution. Or see, in the name of the Republic of Ghana, you are hereby, I think, remember, for the writings are extremely tiny. Let me try to magnify it. Writings nisu ayirade yasemo. I mean try some ene kesina minken kahema obia. So basically, I think say there is some sort of understanding with what Roxy Nelson Afiame pointing. Mr. MTN for and then network na ayebom pound. MTN for samu tiemia and then network ne dia enyu. Enye. Ah. Fianopa aden network ba kompa aden. Anyway, I mean can see. You are hereby commanded with 14 days after the service on you of the statement of the plaintiff's case, inclusive of the day of service, that you are to file or cause to be filed for a statement. Okay, I've read that part already. Also, the reference to the Ghana Bar Association in the case nini, the reference to the Ghana Bar Association in the Constitution and the first schedule of the Legal Profession Act 1960, Act 32, are not the same or not synonymous to the current Ghana Bar Association, which is a single private voluntary association, lawyers registered or exiting under private law, and that the constitutional reference to the Ghana Bar Association must be construed as referring to the umbrella of associations of lawyers in Ghana. I hope you get the point. You understand what Nelson Afiamekpo is trying to say. Say constitution no refer to Ghana Bar Association no. In the constitution no, it shouldn't take it like Ghana Bar Association. Sa ku na ewo ho no, so that enye ku no omutrimu de. Say ye kan Ghana Bar Association bia eyomo asem na ye kan da bi. Supreme Court interest mu ni hu ne say constitution ne kasa about Ghana Bar Association na. Generally the constitution is talking about lawyers ni na ku ewo Ghana. Inti oka say ku na friend Ghana Bar Association hu no anasa hu kan hu kra na, you should be among. I don't know whether it might sound confusing, but I hope you understand. Also, 2, a declaration that the constitutional reference to Ghana Bar Association in Articles 153F, 1571C, 201E, 204(1)D, 1661AI, 209(1)D, 259BII, 261C, and 206E of the 1992 Constitution and references in the Legal Profession Act 1960, Act 32, cannot be construed to create or imply a monopoly for any one private association of lawyers, as such construction would be inconsistent with the spirit and letters of Articles 17 and 21(1)E of the 1992 Constitution, which guarantees equality and freedom from discrimination and freedom of association. Into what you see. So you see what Nelson Dafiamekpo is actually trying to do here is to sort of break that monopoly that Ghana Bar Association has. You get it? You get the point? Because it looks like ye can Ghana ku ewo krom ha. Ghana Bar Association has the monopoly. Ghana Bar Association has a BBI yomope. Oba Ghana has here teachers for ku omo ye be 3. Ye BBI ye di omo nina nenam. Ye wo the Ghana Association of Teachers, right? And sorry, you're the National Association of Teachers. You're from NAT. Your Concerned Teachers Association, omonso wo ho. Yesanso wo NAGRAT, National Association of Graduate Teachers. Omo nyina ye teachers school. Se aban per se oni ekuo no teachers for tenasia. Oni sa teachers school we nyina ene tenase. Oba the health sector nso a yewo emfanse nurses for kuo bebre ewo ho. Yewo registered nurses association wo ho. Yewo midwives for nso kuo ewo ho. Ati ase. Ti aban person oni health workers tenasia. Oni omu nyina na tenase. Oba drivers nso a yewo transport DND Ghana GPRTU yewo mo wo ho. Yesanso wo Concerned Drivers Association omonso wo ho. Ti aban person ne drivers tenasia odi ekuo nyina. But oba Ghana ba association na asa aban person wo ne lawyers tenasia eyesa akuo ne pe. Inti sa monopoly no ena ohwa Roxy Nelson Dafiamekpo actually wants to break so that say ye can Ghana Bar Association and ye can say lawyers square, it shouldn't be only Ghana Bar Association. Basically, that's what I understand from Sir Point Way. The third point was say a declaration that the name Ghana Bar Association in the Constitution and Legal Profession Act 1960, Act 32, must be construed as a generic or umbrella designation for associations of lawyers in Ghana and cannot be interpreted as conferring exclusive constitutional identity, rights, or privileges on the current Ghana Bar Association, the second defendant, which is a private voluntary association of lawyers. As such interpretation would offend Article 17 and 21. Charlie, Oshe Nelson Dafiamekpo Adiawoye, if the courts really grants him Sanyama Oya, Ebema Ghana Bar Association, no, omo privileges be ne, omo senior na constitution no mo ebuo bi no ebe free ho. Charlie Nelson Dafiamekpo that area tough, and I don't know whether the Supreme Court, the judges will agree to this, but this is a tough one. I'm not going to lie, because if you see what he's seeking to do, he's seeking to let Ghana Bar Association become nothing but a voluntary association of lawyers. And indeed, it is more like, what I say, it's more like a voluntary association of lawyers, but they are enjoying monopoly. So whether you like it or not, Obedane, if you are called to the bar, you yourself, you want to be part. But he wants to make it clear so that it becomes voluntary. Now, who say, Ghana Bar Association, no say, won't come crab on him. And yet by force, say, or more can be able to say, because they are just some voluntary a group. So this is what he's seeking to do. Also, a declaration that any conferment of constitutional powers, rights, rules, or privileges on the current Ghana Bar Association, the second defendant, will vest exclusive recognition of it, which forecloses rival associations of lawyers from equal recognition and participation in the public constitutional space, and that such recognitions and conferment of powers, rights, rules, and privileges are inconsistent with Article 17 and 21E of the Constitution. And for me, I think the fourth point was really what Nelson Dafiamekpo is going after. Because I say, Yabo Ghana Bar Association for dealing with Constitution in Munintino. I say, Yamo mutu maybe over other associations are omoye lawyers for association. Inti, say to me na Constitution no Ediama Ghana Bar Association, Yembongu. So that yenina ye bepe. For me, Senyamekano, this is the main point. This is what he's going after. And then a declaration that upon true and proper interpretation of Articles 153F, 1571C, 201E, 204.1D, 1661AI, 209.1D, 259BII, 261C, and 206E of the 1992 Constitution, the constitutional and statutory references to the Ghana Bar Association are descriptive and not exclusive to any one private voluntary association. Okay. No, obese otrese baby a ya Ghana Bar Association wa constitution ni mu bia ye de tumi bia mo no. Tumi no yenhu ne se enye Ghana Bar Association for ne dia na tumi no ye de ama lawyers school ni na. Inti ya say lawyers school ni na nso nya sa tumi ni bi. Quite interesting, right? Very, very interesting. let's see how it goes in court. Montreal, your comment box ni mo medase.